Councilor Monica Rodriguez is speaking right now in regards to a home with a lot of junk in that area. We first reported a week ago. Let's listen in.
I want to go back to 2019. It was back in 2019 when my office began working closely with the Department of Building and Safety about the nuisance abatement and issues associated with the property at 8633 Latuna Canyon. What I want to frame for everyone's point of reference is that there are multiple parcels associated with this one location. As in fact, the ownership of the property, because it sprawls out to, and residents of Latuna Canyon are very familiar with this very frustrating fact, is because even geotagging a certain location, we are often unable to locate it because the properties are so vast and wide and spread out that it's hard to really designate an actual property address many times at these locations along Latuna Canyon. It was back in 2019, April of 2019, that there was reports of the accumulation of vehicles, open storage, inoperable vehicles, trash and debris, and grading without permits. In June of 24, the city attorney held a hearing. The defendant failed to appear. A criminal course case was subsequently filed and accepted by, filed by the Department of Building and Safety and accepted by the city attorney in November of 2019. A court date was then scheduled for November 25th, 2020. September 2020, and then subsequently in November of 2020. But as a result of COVID, court cases had been canceled and rescheduled. In 2021, the owner had reported claims of progress. Now, I will remind you that the Department of Building and Safety, based on what they could visibly see having not been onto the property, were only able to report the items that they were able to visibly identify. It was in 2021, of February 21, that the inspector could not gain access to the property. In March of 21, the court case appeared on standby as the owner had hired an attorney. In March of 21, there was a subsequent court date, which was then scheduled for May of 2021. The court case was then again continued. The case was resubmitted for filing due to the misfiling of the ownership of the property, which was originally assigned to Brian Fiera. As a result of the refiling, the actual property owner, Mary Fiera, was actually then charged by the city of Los Angeles. It was it was assigned in the city attorney's office with a court date and arraignment in August of 21, which again, the case was then continued in November of 21. The attorney for the owners claimed that the EPA conducts weekly site inspections. Again, these were all actions that the city of Los Angeles had been engaged in with respect to the property owners, and this is actually procedurally when cases are assigned to building and safety for nuisance abatement, and it goes through the criminal court system.
And we're listening to LA City Councilor Monica Rodriguez. She's in Sun Valley talking about a home in that area that has been rumored to be a junk-filled property for a very long time. There's accumulation of vehicles, trash, debris, the list goes on. You can see the mess right here. Obviously, it looks like years later after the reports were filed, something is going to be done in this area. Of course, we'll continue to update you as the story goes on, as we hear more from Monica Rodriguez. We'll be right back.